Is there a way to get the whole screen? I don't know.
Yeah. And we're live. Are you going to wear your motherfucking sunglasses, homie, the whole
I'm
time?
definitely.
Welcome, Tipo Tosto. What is your name?
This is put some bad shit.
Can you change it or no?
I'm not changing nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're an artist.
There.
Welcome, Sunspot Jonz, a motherfucking underground legend. Are you over the ground yet, or are you still under?
Man, I'm everywhere. That's how we live. Can't just be one thing.
Hold on, let me add your name since you didn't want to add it. You want to play games? Oh, wait. What?
They gonna know when they see me.
Oh, they gonna know? They gonna know? Okay. Motherfucking living legend.
Oh, you adding things to the chat now. All right.
No, how do you do this? Okay, yeah. All right, ready?
Let's go.
Ah, shit.
Nice.
You didn't send me a song so I could play a song.
I'll get back to you.
I'll just play some of the old shit that I used to listen to 10 years ago then.
There you go. Just play that shit.
Or 20 years ago.
I've been doing this so long since you was a baby. Little baby Nick.
You're a baby. All right, so for real though, are you ready for my journalism?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm already knowing it's gonna be very bon TV. There we go.
All right, we're here. This is Bon TV Music Edition. We're here with our first musical legend, Sunspot Jonz, of the Living Legends and of the Mystic Journeyman and of the who motherfucking else.
It's a list. We don't stop.
Is there a new one I should know about? Because that's all I got.
I mean, that's all you need to put for this. It's good. There's a lot of different ones. There's Stony Hawk, me and Plus from Hot Bro.
Okay, all right, enough.
There's
all right.
Grip. I stay prolific.
All right. Thank you, Sunspot Jonz. What I'm more interested in. What'd you say?
Thank you, Bonafasha.
No, say it right if you're gonna say it.
I can never say it right, but that's how I say it. Bonafasha.
That's pretty good. That's better than most other whiteys.
Amazing.
Isn't that most of your fans?
I don't even know who my fans are. I wish I could pick.
I do. No, but what I like about you, Sunspot Jonz, is that you have always been a dream weaver. Can you tell us a little bit about that and when that started?
I mean, basically, I've been doing this since.
Wait, Sunspot Jonz, your voice doesn't. You keep cutting out. Are you on your phone?
Of course, I'm on my phone.
Can you turn around and be on your computer, homie?
I can't be on my computer. This is the only way it's gonna work. I don't have no.
Why? Your computer looks like it's in the mix.
It's in the mix right now, as you can see.
You stay in the mix. You used to be in the mix since before the mix was a thing, and now do you like my mix? I got a mix now.
I see. You doing things. That's what's up. Okay.
I've known Sunspot Jonz since I was 19 because he used to date our friend, an Indian girl.
Oh yeah, Miss Muggy Muck.
He like them spicy.
At that point, yeah. Now as I get older, I like. Oh.
Now you like Wonder Bread?
What is a Wonder Bread?
I don't know. Anyway, Dreamweaver, back to it. Tell us.
I mean,
you wrote a book. I was so happy when I saw you and Jen wrote a book. I was like, I should write a book, but I'd probably get canceled.
I mean, we don't know what that book's gonna be, but we do know what that book's gonna be. That's the problem. Why you gonna get? But I mean, basically, I was gonna do a book about Black and Miles. I know that's what your book was. But basically, I've been doing this.
No, my book's about strawberry swishers.
Oh, damn. That's really taking me back. Damn.
Oh, no, you want to go back to the Garcia Vegas?
You just asked me a goddamn question, girl. Let me answer my question.
Oh, yeah, you want to answer the one that matters. Go ahead, Dreamer. Go ahead.
All right. As a child, no.
Yeah, it was, right?
No, basically, I was adopted. I was a kid. In the streets, I had no kind of safety. The only safety I had was
like all the way adopted?
Yeah, when I was 4, I was adopted.
But then later you met your birth mom.
Never met my birth mom.
Oh.
I've been adopted my whole life. So I've been ward of the state until I was 15. Me and my mom, you know, my adopted mother, we didn't really get along that well for a long time. So I was like a runaway, you know, in the streets. And basically the only thing that kept me through it all was imagination. You know, I create, like I didn't.
East Oakland, California.
East Oakland, that's right. I didn't felt like I fit in the world I was living in, so I had to create a whole nother world. You know what I mean?
Which we call in my field dissociation, which is when people need to build another world so they can feel safe in the fucked up world that they're in, which then later on when they become adults and do it, it doesn't serve them, but you found a way for it to serve you.
Everybody's pretending who they are and what their world is that they're living in. You know, I just kind of made a living from doing it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but so okay, another thing that I have a problem with is these bitch ass labels out here who are raping their artists and not giving them shit.
Well, these artists aren't even thinking to work for themselves too, though. You know what I'm saying? So
you never went with a label, right? Ever?
I mean, I had a record that I licensed to a label. You know,
it's all about licensing, bitches. Don't sell your shit.
Always licensing. You know, you want to have some sort of control, and you want to have a control of like how you're looked at. You know, to people. You know, your image, your music, all that shit is you, and you need to control that and control destiny. That's what we're always about. You know.
Say it loud, say it proud.
You already know. So that's what I've been about my whole life, controlling destiny. Because I never had an upbringing where it was controlled, you know, for me. I never had an upbringing where, you know, I was kind of someone had my back until I created, you know, a situation to have my own back a lot of times. Are you gonna start crying?
Yeah. I'm so proud of you. No, but then you wrote a book. How did you slide into writing a book?
I mean, once again, it's like I said, finding safe places, finding places that I can like be okay. I've always been drawing. I always was drawing when I was a kid. I just didn't really pursue it like I do it now.
Can you show us that little your little thing on the side there? Can you give us a little show of what was his name again?
Bubbles of Bread right there. That's my next book. And he's like,
damn, your wall.
Yeah, my whole wall is covered with, you know.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool. I want to start doing some shit like that for some mental health shit, though.
You know, that's the first one I did.
So you drew all that shit by hand? Oh, I remember that. You drew all that shit.
Drew it on cardboard, and then I cut it out and 3D'd it kind of, and you know. But now I do everything, a lot of shit on Illustrator. I do it on After Effects, Photoshop, and that's kind of the world I live in on my computer.
So what would you tell these young kids who want to be an artist?
Man, I'd say this: get a job first. And if that job is working for yourself, make sure that's bringing some sort of money. I mean, there's no dream like I'm gonna make it. You know, a lot of people say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a rapper. What should I do?" I tell them, get a job. You know, get some to secure yourself first.
I want to be a therapist. What should I do?
I mean, same thing. Get a job and then be a therapist on the side. I mean, you already was that with the Black and Mild. We already talked about that, the switches. But I'm saying this in the end. You should already know that to make your dreams happen, you're gonna have to break yourself, or you're gonna get like a little bit of money from somebody, and they're gonna rape you for the rest of your life.
Don't take that 500,000 for getting raped out of 10 million your whole life. You should have had 5 million, but now you only have 200,000 because you're letting other people run your shit. I'm gonna start. Wait, I have an idea. Tell me what you think. Hold your thought. I don't want you to forget your thought. I know I interrupt people a lot, but this is because I have brilliant ideas. Here it is. I think I want to start a record label for artists, comedians, people I like, skaters, surfers, rappers.
There's a list.
Reggae. Okay. So that what I would like to do is have a couple of lawyers who provide this like basic kind of like an app where you could go put your shit in. Like, for example, you're a living legend. You have you know what your writer says. You know what it says if you want to do a Mystic Journeyman, you want to do it with the whole crew. You guys have that option. You just go in there and click it. And anybody that wants to fuck with you can only go with that. That is your paid rate. That is what you're doing. I know it changes sometimes, but I feel like pay $199 a month so that my lawyers can do their work, because I know a lot of lawyers. I know a lot of everybody. as you guys will learn.
$1.99 or $199?
$1.99 a month.
You don't have a lot of subscribers, I'm guessing, to try to, you know, cover.
What I'm saying is, okay, I'm not going to do this because I'm not a tech nerd, but I would like somebody to do it because I'm tired of seeing my friends getting fucked out of contracts for no reason because somebody is gatekeeping some shit and not letting the shit trickle down where it needs to. And I feel very passionate about that.
Education is first. A lot of people don't get themselves fucked over because they're so eager just to do. Sometimes you should be eager to understand what it is you want to do and what's the parameters and what it takes to be that. And that way, when you do get help, at least you know how they're going to help you or what it is they're going to do. Because a lot of times people just go into this blind faith of just little money and thinking, oh, this is going to lead me to my dreams. But a lot of times it leads to being a slave.
Can you give us a quick breakdown of how that works when there's a new hot artist and somebody's like, oh, I can make a little money off of them? What do they usually do?
Well, I mean, I don't know what they're doing music-wise because music is a lot of times free right now. You know, it's kind of, I say music's a hobby for a lot of people unless you have a cult following. But a lot of times,
you got a cult following.
I mean, we've been doing it, but the whole thing is like a lot of people go into this and they just go for the easy.
I just noticed you're wearing a gold chain. I'll snatch that shit.
I mean, you wish you could snatch with them little ass hands, but you know. It's good. They will snatch you too. Like, you know, the streets is like that. Everyone, you know, everybody wants to take something from you, and that's kind of.
I like how you piggybacked off of that.
Saying no, but that's kind of how it is in this world. Everybody wants to get something off you. Like I said, slave shit. You know what I mean? And you got to kind of figure out. Some people want to be pimp. Some people will take get the little.
I'm a pimp, but I'm a good pimp.
I mean, you okay? We're gonna let it go. I ain't gonna get too deep on your non-pimpering, but yeah, you got to understand how to pimp back. You know, it's the reverse of
pimp back. Wait, yeah.
You got to pimp back.
Okay, but in all fairness, I just want, you're right. Education is first because I want people to be educated and know that, like, yeah, you're right, exactly right. Your people are eager, and because they're struggling and they get a little bit of something and they feel like, ooh, this is gonna save me, but that shit's gone. History will show that shit's gone in 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, the whole thing is. Your eagerness without education will get you fucked. It's your own self. You fucked yourself. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what it is they want. They just want to be a part of something. But you should understand.
Everybody just wants to belong. That's the other problem.
I mean,
because it just depends which gang you get caught up in. You can get fucked again.
But still, you got to know what it is that you're trying to get into. A lot of people don't know that. So they get fucked because they fuck themselves. Education is everything. On every level. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand what it is they want. They're just willing to experience. And sometimes you got to realize when the experience stops and your actual real role in being a professional and what you're trying to do begins. You know?
Did I spell that right? Eagerness. Can you read?
I mean, is that a black joke? See, I mean, I'm going to get you now, Bonafasha. Eagerness without education will get you fucked. That's real. I mean, and that's in everything on every level, you know, like I said, we're so eager to, you know, and without even knowing what it is we about to get into. And you got to know, you know, for yourself and for your own heart, what is it that you want? What is it that leads you to your journey? It's important.
I just posted this thing that Muhammad Ali was talking about, a man with heart, and nobody liked that shit. Can you go like it?
What the fuck did it say?
It said that if you have a good heart, you're a good man. If you have a bad heart, you're a bad man, essentially.
But in this world of America, capitalism, and where we live in, you kind of got to be both, which is fucked up.
You got to dog-eat-dog kind of shit?
No, I mean, you got to know what you're dealing with, and you got to know how to deal with it.
What does that mean? Sunspot Jonz? What the fuck does that mean?
Once again, it's controlled destiny. Don't let eagerness get you fucked. You know what I mean? Don't let anything that you're thinking you're supposed to be a part of just because people told you, you know.
So when they come at you and you get horny for that 300,000, what do you suggest they do?
Man, if they give me 300,000, that means I'm already making 3 million, right?
What?
If they coming at you, the whole thing is like this. You're only going to be worth, like they're only going to give you 10% of your worth. These motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, if someone's trying to give you a little money, you should already know that you've been making money and they got to come to your level. And a lot of times people are afraid to ask people to get to their level. Like, what does it say? Your mama say, closed mouth don't get fed. A lot of times people just go for whatever's in their face.
So what do they do? They say, I will not take your money even though I need to pay this rent and pay this mortgage and pay these credit cards and pay for this new ass.
I mean, I don't know what they're doing with that ass, but yo, it come down to this. Know your worth. That's number one.
Hold on, let me add to my
It's like you just added the cliff notes. What is this?
I'm gonna add another motherfucker.
All right,
no, I know this one is an original. Sunspot Jonz, know your worth.
That's real.
Never heard before. You heard it here first, bitches.
I'm saying you got to, if you really know what your dreams are, if you want to aspire. Aspiring is different than being a slave. You know what I mean? When you're a slave, you don't aspire.
Don't be a slave.
Yeah, there you go. Don't be a follower without knowing what your goal is. If you're gonna follow, sometimes you gotta be you gotta admire shit, but you gotta know how to break off and then create your own from it.
I just posted this other thing because my algorithm is on fire. Have you checked my shit out?
Online like that?
Huh?
Spending too much time online.
I'm an influencer now, homie.
You need to be out there in them streets.
I've been in the streets. I'm for the streets. Not in that way. Not in that way, motherfuckers.
Okay, now we know.
Healthy mental health way. And
the part just came out now. Okay.
I'm for the streets, not in that way.
All right.
Sean was like, don't say it. I don't mean it that way. I'm gonna change all the things you guys think are supposed to mean one thing. I call bitches bitches, but that doesn't mean females. It means everybody. Everybody can be a bitch.
I do that. Don't Too Short got songs. Some of you bitches some shit. I mean, come
on. I feel that a lot. That resonates with me, Sunspot Jonz.
But do you live in bitterness? That's another.
No, I live in so much joy, and I love my people, my friends, and I just feel so good all the time when I hang out with my friends.
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people live in bitterness. They're caught up thinking like they're
because they hate their jobs, they hate their girlfriends and boyfriends, and they friends.
They hate that their aspirations don't lead to inspiration.
Oh, should I write that down?
Got a list. There you go. Add it on.
Let me add it on. It's a good list. Can you repeat that?
They hate that their aspirations don't lead to inspiration.
You should get some t-shirts made, homie. I'm here to I give a lot of good I give good art to my artists. You're welcome.
There you go. They
hate that their aspirations that their inspirations don't lead to ask.
That's God's gift to us all, is inspiration. When you can materialize something that's in your head and your mind and your dreams, you can bring it to life. That's a gift from God. And a lot of people don't know how to take advantage of that, and they give up on that. They give up on those simple ideas that they're just as powerful as the most powerful person in the world. So
when you said know your worth, people still don't know their worth. So does that mean they're just going to take that money and get fucked until they learn their worth?
I mean, it depends on this. What I was going to say too. It depends on what people want out of life. Some people, they don't care. They're okay with just doing the bare minimum. You know, some people are okay getting the.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think some people are okay just being a basic bitch?
Because people don't know their worth. So it goes back to that.
Do you think everybody has worth?
I think, like I said, I think the weakest person, the strongest person on the earth. They just got to know it.
Write that down, Sunspot Jonz.
I'm saying you got to take advantage of.
Write that shit down. The weakest person.
The weakest person has as much power and strength as the most powerful person.
They just don't know it.
They just don't know how to.
They're just ignorant, is what I'm hearing.
Don't say ignorant, because that doesn't make sense. I mean, we're all
ignorant means they don't know. Ignorant. The literal definition of ignorant is not knowing, homie.
I wouldn't look at it like that. I would look at it more like just people just don't understand how to go about getting what they want. Like I said, they're upset their aspirations don't lead to inspiration. And that's our biggest problem as humans. Understanding who we really are in the universe.
That's goddamn motherfucking true.
That's real.
Because everybody thinks their shit is the best shit. But there's way better shit out there than yours always. So just do your own shit and don't worry about other people's shit, homie.
I mean, you don't know what someone's going through. Even the best person's going through the most. And you might just only see them through one dimension. You know what I'm saying?
One dimension.
Yeah, and people just get caught up thinking like,
Do you think I would do great ad-libs?
I mean, I see you're ready for the Spice Girls American edition. I see you're ready.
You see me as an American girl? That's cool, though. I know where you live.
Hey, I live everywhere, though. You know that.
I know where you're at right now. I would roll up on your ass.
I mean, you gotta. If you're doing that, you gotta do it today. Cause I'm on a plane tomorrow. You know how I'm living.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Maybe I'll come by and add to this for the people. I was gonna go by Netflix and visit Sean too.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
You want to come? You want to come to Netflix?
Man, I would if it
We
wasn't.
got the best snacks.
I bet if it wasn't today, I'd leave tomorrow. That's the whole thing.
All right. Well, it's down the street from your house, but how long do you think? Do you have any other final words? How long do you think this message should be so people actually listen to it? I don't want to go too long. I think we made a lot of good points here today, and I think people need to know their worth, but sadly they won't until they get fucked.
And mad that their aspirations don't lead to inspiration.
I like the other thing that you said that I already forgot. See, people be forgetting shit. Even smart people like me be forgetting.
Well, you know what? My final thing is this. All of the shit I even said is fucking bullshit unless you're happy. That's all you should be going for. It's just your own happiness.
People don't even know what that means because they're used to living in misery. They've learned to endure and they think that's all it is.
No, people are too busy trying to please everybody else and they let themselves be last on that list.
Have you heard of the book When the Body Says No?
Is this some Me Too shit?
Nah. Hashtag Me Too. No, it is a book by Gabor Mate about when you don't express yourself, when you're people pleasing, when you're not letting things out, your body will turn on you and you'll get cancer, you'll get autoimmune disease, and you know, your body will say no for you if you don't do it. Something
people drive you sick. And maybe that's all the same thing. And
wait, repeat that because you cut out.
Anxiety will drive you sick. That's all in the same. You know what I mean? And I mean, when you say people don't know how to be happy or what happiness is, that's real because, like I said, they're pleasing people. And at the same time, they don't trust themselves enough to be who they are. You got to trust yourself to just be exactly who you are and do more to that towards that moment.
And what's a way to start that if somebody's been people pleasing all their life? How do they start that process?
And disconnect and start concentrating on like the things you comes down to who are you? You should love yourself first. You should always, there's no way you can love anyone else unless you love yourself. You're a fake unless you're, on that page. And I mean, I think people should just stay on that page of just being okay with who they are. And just don't be a terrible fucking piece of shit.
Don't be a terrible piece of shit.
Yeah, write that down.
Sunspot Jonz. All right. Well, I think those are good words to end on. And what's the name of your book? Tell my 14 viewers. If I want a piece of that 14 upsell you're about to get.
I got The Dentist and the Fire Breathing Dragon. That's the one that just came out last. And I have 2 other books that are coming out, children's books. One is called, well, I'm not going to even tell you because I can't.
What's the last album you want the people to care about?
Well, the last album right now is Living Legends, The Return. That's the one that just, is
Living Legend.
album, which comes out after, which is called Bad to the Bones, Sunspot Jonz, Bad to the Bones. And,
Sunspot Jonz, how many albums do you have out right now? Just by under your own name. Hold on. You can't talk over me because you're on the phone and you need to give that delay some time. Sunspot Jonz, how many personal albums do you have out right now?
Well, Bonnie, I have 17. Nigga.
That's about as long as I've known you.
17 years?
That's longer than that, but not to age your old ass, my young self.
I'm grown, your grown ass is grown too, homie. But, we got more to do. That's what it is.
Got more to do.
God's gift.
Lip said, I see, what did he say? He said, I see you stepping off the porch. I was like, what does that mean? I got all like, and then I woke up one morning and I was like, oh, he means like I'm joining some shit.
Yeah, there you go. And be afraid, you know what I mean? Don't be afraid. I mean, it's okay to be afraid, but keep moving.
Are you talking to me or my 14 viewers?
I'm talking to them all. If you're not falling down, you're not trying hard enough. Remember that.
Yeah, failure is a part of success.
That's right. So get it, y'all.
So don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to know yourself. The point of therapy is to know yourself, not for somebody to sit there and judge you. And if you feel judged, then you got to go. There's my plug.
You're going to be judged regardless. So what? You better be because you're.
And there's other ways. It's not just therapy. There's other ways to get to know yourself. You need to get a support group that you feel comfortable being yourself around so you're not trying to prepackage what you're saying and people pleasing.
But trust yourself first.
Trust yourself.
Yourself.
Can I sing on your next single?
Hell fucking no. Anyway.
You don't even know if I could sing, homie.
Oh,
Can I rap? Can I rap some mental health shit? Can I rap?
I heard you on Gabba Gabba or what was that? Yeah, it's all good.
Thank you for so yeah, maybe I'll see if I'll swing by, yeah?
Yeah, holler at me. Let me know what's good with it.
Thank you for stopping by today. We appreciate your music. We need more inspirational people like you out there.
Word. Thanks for having me on the show. I just love to come out and just support my homies as well. And you're the homie. I've known you for a long time. You suck down all blunts before I can even get my head a lot of times. You roll up an eighth in like 15 minutes like my boy Big C, but we had some great times. So
oh my God, where's Big C at?
Married with kids, like most of my homies. I'm one of the last.
That's nice. I don't yeah, high five. All right. And we're out, people. My 14 viewers, holler.
Hey.